15% of American men have zero close friends. Zero. Nobody to call, nobody to talk to, nobody who knows them. And I don't think that's an accident, because at the exact same time men stopped having friends, something else disappeared. A place where guys went every week, where they sat in the same chair, where they talked about nothing and everything, where friendships just happened. I'm talking about the barbershop, not supercuts, not great clips, the real ones, where Tony knew your name before you walked through the door, where the same 6 guys showed up every Saturday morning like clockwork. My grandfather went to the same barber for 43 years. Every Saturday, 9 a.m., never missed. When he got Alzheimer's and couldn't remember my name, couldn't remember where he lived, couldn't remember what year it was, you know what he still remembered? Saturday, Tony's, 9 a.m. That place was wired into his brain deeper than anything else. And when Tony's closed in 2006, my grandfather cried. 78 years old, toughest guy I ever knew, cried. Not because of the haircut, but because that was his place, his people, his ritual. And when it disappeared, part of him disappeared with it. Today, we're talking about what happened to the American barbershop and why men don't have friends anymore. Because those two things, they're connected. There were over 100,000 barbershops in America. Today, fewer than 25,000. We lost 3 out of every 4. But here's the stat that actually matters. 1990, 3% of men said they had nobody to talk to. 2021, 15%. 5 times worse in 30 years. Right when the barbershops were dying, male loneliness exploded. Coincidence? I don't think so. You want to understand what a barbershop was? Close your eyes. It's Saturday morning, 1975. You're walking down Main Street. You see the red, white, and blue pole spinning. You smell it before you even open the door. Aqua Velva, Barbicide, that blue liquid in the jar with the combs. Coffee brewing in the back. The bell jingles when you walk in. Sal looks up. There he is. 20 minutes. Grab a seat. You don't grab just any seat. You grab your seat. The 3rd chair from the door. Same one every week. The paper is already there. Yesterday's sports section. You pick it up even though you already read it at home, but you're not really reading. You're listening. Frank's complaining about his back. Again. Same story every week. Old Joe's doing the crossword, pencil behind his ear. Hasn't asked for help in 6 years, but everyone knows he's stuck on 14 across. Tommy just got back from his daughter's wedding. He's showing pictures, wallet photos, passing them around. Nobody's on their phone. Phones don't exist yet. People are just there, present, talking. Sal calls you up. You sit. The chair's still warm from the last guy. He throws the cape over you, snaps it at the back. You feel the little hairs from the last haircut tickle your neck. The usual? You nod. He doesn't need you to explain. He's been cutting your hair for 8 years. He knows. Scissors, not clippers. He starts at the back, works his way forward. And while he cuts, you talk. Not about anything deep, not therapy, just life. How's work? They're talking about layoffs. Sal stops cutting, looks you in the mirror. Are you worried? Little bit.
My cousin works at the plant on 5th. They're hiring. I'll get you his number. Just like that. Problem solved. The guy in the next chair overhears, leans over. I got laid off last year. Took me 3 months, but I found something. You'll be all right. This is what I'm talking about. Not a support group, not a men's circle, not therapy. Just guys helping guys, casually, like it's nothing. Because that's what the barbershop was. A place where help just happened, where you didn't have to ask, where people noticed. Your haircut finishes. Sal spins you around, holds up the mirror so you can see the back. You nod. Looks good. $8. You hand him a 10. He tries to give you change. You wave him off, but you don't leave. You stay another 20 minutes. Refill your coffee, keep talking. Because this isn't about the haircut. It never was. It's about the ritual, the routine, the people. It's about having a place. All right. So what made the barbershop different from anything we have today? It wasn't the haircut. Great clips can cut hair. It was 6 things, and we don't have any of them anymore. 1. The weekly rhythm. Guys didn't go when their hair got long. They went every week or every 2 weeks. Same day, same time. Tuesday at 5, Saturday at 9. like clockwork. And because of that consistency, relationships formed. You knew who'd be there. You knew their stories. When Frank didn't show up one Saturday, everyone noticed. Sal called his house. Turns out he was in the hospital. By Monday, 3 guys from the shop had visited him. That's what weekly rhythm creates. People who notice when you're gone. When's the last time someone noticed you were gone? 2. It was a guy space. Not in a sexist way, in a necessary way. Because men talk differently when it's just men. At home, your dad, your husband. You're the guy who fixes things and doesn't complain. At work, you're the boss, the employee, the guy who has it together. But at the barbershop, you could admit you're struggling. You could say you're scared. You could ask for help. And nobody thought you were weak because everyone there was doing the same thing. Men need that. Permission to not be okay. A place where it's safe to be human. We don't have that anymore. 3. The barber was the hub. Sal knew everything. Who was hiring? Who got divorced? Who was sick? Who needed help? You needed something? You asked Sal. And he'd connect you. Talk to Jimmy. He does plumbing. My cousin's selling his truck. I know a guy. The barber was the information network. The connector. That doesn't exist anymore. We have LinkedIn. Nobody responds. We have Facebook groups. Nobody helps. The digital network is weak. The barbershop network was strong. 4. The space itself. The barbershop looked the same everywhere. Red, white, blue pole, vinyl chairs, mirrors, jars of blue liquid, the smell of aftershave. It wasn't fancy. It wasn't trying to impress you. It was honest, straightforward, real. You could show up in your work clothes. You could show up hungover. You could show up after your worst day, and you were welcome. That acceptance, men need that. A place that takes you as you are. 5. The conversations. Here's what people get wrong about the barbershop. The conversations weren't deep. Guys talked about sports, work, the weather, nothing profound. But in those casual conversations, real stuff came up. How's your kid doing? Struggling in school. Don't know what to do. My son had the same thing. Got him a tutor, turned it around. Help offered, problem solved. Move on. Men don't do therapy. We do casual conversations where real stuff sneaks out. The barbershop made space for that. 6. Old guys and young guys together. Teenagers getting their first real cut, middle-aged guys, old men who'd been coming for 40 years, all in the same room, talking, learning from each other. The old guys would tell stories, give advice, share wisdom. The young guys would listen, learn, get perspective. That doesn't happen anymore. Kids hang with kids, adults hang with adults, old people die alone. The barbershop forced generations together, and everyone was better for it. So if the barbershop was so great, why did it die? 5 killers, and they all hit at once. Killer 1, chains, supercuts, great clips, fantastic Sams. They exploded in the 1980s and 90s. Here's what they offered. Speed, 12 minutes. In and out, no wait. Cheaper, $6 instead of 8. Convenient, no appointment needed. For busy people, perfect. But here's what you lost. At Supercuts, the stylist is different every time. They don't know you. They don't remember you. You're just another head, another 12 minutes. There's no relationship, no community, no connection. You get a haircut, you leave. That's it. The chains optimized for speed and killed the soul. Killer 2, no time. In 1970, most families had one income. Saturday morning was free. By 1990, families needed 2 incomes, both parents working. Saturday morning became errand time. Grocery store, soccer practice, oil change. No time to sit at the barbershop for an hour. So men switched to supercuts. Fast, efficient, soulless. The ritual died because time disappeared. Killer 3, home clippers. 1990s and 2000s, you could buy clippers for $30. Cut your own hair. A lot of guys did. Save money, save time. And once they started, they didn't go back. But you can't get community from a mirror and clippers in your bathroom. You can't get friendship. You can't get help. You get a haircut and nothing else. Killer 4, culture shift. Starting in the 1990s, male-only spaces became controversial. People questioned why men needed time away from women. Golf clubs opened up, Rotary changed, the Elks faded. Barbershops didn't become illegal, but the culture shifted. The idea that men need male spaces became old-fashioned, unnecessary, suspicious. So men stopped going, stopped defending it, stopped seeing the value, and the barbershop died. Killer 5, smartphones. Even the barbershops that survived got killed by this. Go to a barbershop today, look around. Everyone's on their phone, scrolling, not talking. The space is still there, the community is dead because everyone's alone together, physically present, digitally gone. The smartphone killed the last piece of what made it work. I've been going to the same barber for 38 years. Started when I was 17. My dad took me. Said, this is where you go. Didn't get it at the time, but over the years I did. Lost my job. Didn't tell my wife right away. Too embarrassed. But I told Tony, sat in the chair, just said it. He didn't judge, didn't pity, just said, you'll figure it out. Then he made some calls. Got me 3 interviews. 1 turned into a job. That's what the barbershop did. My dad died. I didn't know how to handle it. Couldn't talk to my wife. She was grieving too. But I went to the shop, sat in the chair, told Tony. He didn't say much, just cut my hair. Poured my coffee. At the end, he said, your dad was a good man. He'd be proud of you. That was enough. The barbershop gave me what I needed. Space to grieve, someone to witness it. I'm 62 now. Tony's talking about retiring, and when he does, I don't know where I'll go. Because it's not about the haircut. It's about having people, having a place, being known. And I don't know where men get that anymore. So here's what men lost when the barbershops closed. A weekly ritual, a thing that forced connection, the male space, where vulnerability was allowed. The hub, the guy who knew everyone and connected people. The wisdom, old guys teaching young guys. The casual intimacy, conversations that weren't deep but mattered. And the big one, permission to need people. The barbershop taught men it's okay to ask for help, that needing people doesn't make you weak. When the barbershop died, men lost that lesson. And now look at us. 15% of men have nobody. Depression climbing, suicide climbing, loneliness epidemic. Men are isolated, struggling, alone, and nobody's talking about it because we don't have a place to talk about it. Can we bring it back? No, not the way it was. Men don't have Saturday mornings free anymore. They're working, running errands, shuttling kids. Men don't have money for weekly haircuts. Budgets are tight. Men don't see the value in male spaces. Culture told them they don't need it. So even if someone opened a traditional shop today, it wouldn't work. The world that supported it doesn't exist. We can't go back. But here's what kills me. We didn't have to lose it. We chose this. Every time a guy picked supercuts over Sal's, he chose. Every time a guy bought clippers instead of going to the barber, he chose. Every time a guy pulled out his phone instead of talking, he chose. Those choices added up. And now we're here. Men with nobody to talk to, nobody to call, nobody who knows them. We built this world, one choice at a time, and it's not enough. My grandfather went to Tony's for 43 years. When he got Alzheimer's, that shop was the last thing he remembered. Couldn't remember my name, couldn't remember where he lived, but he remembered Saturday, Tony's, 9 a.m. When he died, Tony came to the funeral. 6 other guys from the shop came too. They'd known him for decades, watched him raise kids, retire, get old. They mattered to him. He mattered to them. That's what the barbershop was. A place where you mattered, where people knew you, where people cared. And we don't have that anymore. Men are living their lives unknown, unseen, alone. The barbershop could have prevented some of that. Not all of it, but some. And that would have been enough. But the barbershop wasn't the only place men lost. At the same time barbershops were dying, something else disappeared. Lodges, the Elks, the Moose, the Masons, places where men gathered every week, wore the same clothes, did the same rituals, where they helped each other, built real brotherhood. Those are almost completely gone too. I made a whole video about it, when being a man meant belonging to something. If this one hit you, that one's going to destroy you. Watch it next. And if you had a barbershop that mattered, drop the name in the comments. Let's remember them. Thanks for watching.